Alrighty, Steel Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Not the best day today, not the best day at all. Steelers are 3-1. I went to bed last night. As you know, I'm so far in front. If you don't know, you are new to the channel. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to Steelers Nation Australia on YouTube. Been here like 3 or 4 years now. 2,500 subs, building a really great community. Losing my voice every time I do a video. Going to go live today too as well. But yeah, if you don't know, when I go to bed at 12, let's say 12:30, I said last night 12:30, watching memes and stuff. I was reading Twitter, then I saw the injury update that was James Daniels, right? Okay, I saw this and I was like, man, that's not good. The Steelers have lost now five on the offensive line. So injuries have been really key for us this season so far. From the punter to Highsmith to Warren being out to Michael Pruitt to a lot of players like that, right? Losing rookies at the very start of training camp. Ryan Watson didn't get a chance. A lot of players, but in this sense, and I think it's factual now. I think it's a real thing. So it's really, really, really happening. It's a thing. He's out. He's out for the year. I think he got an Achilles tear. So Steelers right guard James Daniels will miss the rest of the season with a torn Achilles per Jeremy Fowler, ESPN. Huge blow to offensive line. Then Alan Saunders, shout out to him for Steelers now too. Does a great job doing podcasts out that way. Faatani's out right tackle. Jones and fills in. Daniels right guard. Anderson then fills in there. Frazier got the job over Herbig, and I think we will go into in that sense. I think Frazier was going to win that job anyway, but as backup, Nate Herbig was going to be our center as well. Sia Marlowe looks to be coming back, hopefully this week or next week after his designation on the IR. Then Mason McCormick filled in for left guard. So do you play McCormick? I don't know what you do. If Sia Marlowe comes back, do you play McCormick on right guard? Keep Sia Marlowe left guard. Dan Moore has been consistent, but there's a lot of injuries at this point in the season, and we're only 4 weeks in. So how can this team really bounce back? That's going to be one thing to watch. The fact that you've lost your right tackle rookie in Troy Faatani for the whole season, he's out. He might be possible to come back for the playoffs if we make the playoffs. Hopefully we do. But James Daniels is out too. So yeah, this team has already faced a lot of adversity. And yesterday with the score being 27-24, it sucked. The offense didn't play good football yesterday at the very start. They put themselves in a hole of 17-0. The defense allowed too many mistakes. Joe Flacco was carving us up. Injuries on point of that does not help, right? But in this league, it's not forgiving. Like the NFL doesn't care. The NFL does not care if you're injured, if you're playing your third down or third quarterback, you're playing your fourth running back. They don't care. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. Very physical. It's next man up mentality. But I do wish James Daniels well because I think he's going to be a free agent next year, and we don't know if the Steelers are going to sign him back. And depending how he comes back on his injury recovery process, what's going to happen at that position. So it's one of those ones where really at the moment, when you think about it, it's the best 5 you can find. So it could be Moore, Sia Marlowe, Frazier, maybe Mason McCormick plays right guard, or vice versa. Maybe McCormick plays left guard, and maybe you move Sia Marlowe over to the other side of right guard. So to me, it's the best 5. And Broderick Jones plays right tackle. So anything can happen. We know what happened last year with the middle linebacker situation, with Holcomb going out. I think Roberts went out for a little minute. There were players getting chipped and chopped every single time. I think it was a Quan Alexander. He went out. And then we had guys off the street like Miles Jack. The football team is always forever changing for do with injury or someone's playing bad or whatever it may be. Hopefully, too, the Cordell Patterson thing isn't too excuse me, isn't too fresh hot as well. The fact that he got an injury too is like, can we avoid these things? Is there somehow we can I don't know what they need to do, but it's part of the football game. It just sucks to see when you want to see your team do well as best they can. And the injury bug seems to be hitting the Steelers right in the head. Like nail in the head, whoosh, there it is. I don't know. I'm trying to gear myself up for this week, and we've got a whole big week of talking about our Steelers. But same time, Daniels being out, Faatanu out, Herbig was out to start, Sia Marlowe trying to come back. Like I said, yeah, Dylan Cook there, he was like a backup as well. It's pretty much right now the best five. And the best five offensive line needs to gel together. The snap needs to be a lot better with Justin Fields and the center exchange. But I don't need to tell you that. And I bet you what, the fans don't need to tell the players that. I guarantee you the players today or tomorrow will be working in padded practices. We'll be going to the drawing board and getting back to physical football and getting back to Steelers football. Because that was a bit of an embarrassment, I think, on the offensive side, the first half, and also the defensive side. It was pretty piss poor to watch. They came back. They rose their heartstrings all the way up. Oh man, we're beaten. We're ready to go. I was like, oh, we could win this game and go away with 31-27. At the same time, just fall apart right near the end. Colts had their number. But yeah, there's some big news there, guys. So I'll be going live in, I think, 3 hours' time. Falatanu, yeah, Daniels is out for the season. So like Alan Saunders says, top five. Five of the top offensive line is now out. So Steelers are going to have to make trades, sign practice squad players. They got to do something. It's next minute mentality because we have 13 games left. And we don't know what's going to happen in those 13 games. And even when I'm going over there for Christmas Day game versus the Mahomes and the Chiefs. Alrighty, I'll see you later.